Happy Saturday. I'm a little behind today. I'm just getting myself prepped. What's up, Bulldog? Good morning, MK. Good morning, Galaxy. Good morning, Andy Man. And good morning, Rose. MK, thoughts and prayers to your ceilings. I'm so sorry that happened. That sucks. Okay, let me go get my coffee. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry, I'm very disorganized today. Very delayed, very disorganized. Had to feed Scarlett. Hang on. Okay, what's up, everybody? Good morning or good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Today's the day we put plants in the buckets. Good morning, everybody. Cheers, Galaxy. What up, Jay? Good morning, Neil. Blue Nose, good to see you. Taz, good morning. What's up, Cat Dog? What's up, Pro Pyro? Good to see you. What's up, Dragon Matches? Oh, Dragon with Matches. Cheers, everybody. Rose, good morning. How many blue noses are in the chat today? Oh, that's a good question. That blessed water short was spot on hilarious. Oh my gosh, how funny was that, right? It made me laugh. I couldn't keep a straight face while doing the video. How many times today will someone confuse this with a dating site? Probably many, but false advertisement because it's a gardening site, or I mean a gardening channel. Good morning, Hatch. Happy Saturday. What up, One More Farm? Good morning. What's up, Bernie? I was gonna say, I don't know why Barney. Anybody watch Barney growing up? What up, Bernie? Cheers. Happy Saturday. What up, Lost Art? Good morning. Cheers. So today we get the plants in the buckets. Yesterday, so I'm just going to jump right into it because, I mean, I have all afternoon, but we got to get a move on. So first things first, I just went to go get my coffee and I went to go wash my new measuring cups. I've got these new measuring cups that I got. Excuse my fraying Band-Aid. I just washed them, so I got to dry them. These are my 40 ounce, 40 ounce or 4 ounce, sorry, 4 ounce measuring cups. They're perfect. So I'm going to be using this for my nutrients. So I'm actually going to write on the board today what I'm going to be doing and my nutrients that I'm going to be adding so that I can refer to it instead of that stupid notebook. So what up, J-Man? Good morning. What up, Hits Place? Happy Saturday, everybody. Big day today. We're getting plants in the buckets. So yesterday I spent quite a bit of time in the afternoon setting up my space, right? So even though the buckets are set up, I'm using the 3-part General Hydroponics, the Flora series. Finally, the hurricane-style winds have left me. Time to clean up the trees. Oh man, sorry about that, Lost Art. Good luck getting things back together. What up, G-Babe? So, yeah, I spent some time yesterday kind of trying to get some sort of an environment dialed in for the bucket system. So usually I get the plants in and I figure it out later. This time I'm trying to do things properly. So I set up the pulse. So the first thing I did, I'll take you guys, wait, hang on. Copy. The first thing I did was lower the lights. I lowered the lights and I went around with the pulse and did spectral readings kind of all over the place. What up, Joseph? Good morning. Because I need to make sure everything's getting lit evenly. There are some areas, just like the last grow, that have less light than the others. She dug into her childhood closet again. Rose, I put a sweater on, okay? Fishing, I'm not even going to try poudre. In French, that means powder. Anyways, enjoy your fishing trip, Bernie. So yeah, I used the pulse and I did spectral readings everywhere. I got everything to, so we got the middle of the buckets, that's like 400 ppfd, and then the outside is around 270 ppfd. So there's quite a bit of a difference because this is only getting, you know, light from here. So I could have, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to leave the lights as is and we'll see how it goes. So I set it to 60% right now, and I decided to put it this high off the canopy, and we'll see how it goes. I kind of tried to average it out, and I also pushed the buckets closer together. They're very easy to move because they're on wheels. I can just pop the brakes up and move them back further apart later on when they get bigger and they reach more like closer to the light. So I pushed them closer together. I tested trying to, you know, if I have to fix a line or fix a leak or something, I can get through this way. I don't need to get in between. So I pushed everything closer together. I was monitoring my pulse yesterday just to see, okay, so I'm at 14 DLI, 13 on the outside, 14 on the inside. According to online, you want to be between 14 and 18 DLI for your seedlings. And we're average, like some is 400 ppfd and some is 270 ppfd. Is it too early to think about IPM? No, I've already thought about it. I don't know if I should be spraying stuff if it's too early. Cheers, everybody. Oh my God. Monitor my phone. I know, it always sounds like I'm monitoring my heartbeat. Anyway, so I checked the light intensity. I did the spectral readings. I turned all the fans on around the area to try to cool down because the lights are so low now. It's hot down here. We're at 80 degrees, which I think should be okay for seedlings. Good morning, Julio. Good to see you. So we're at 80 degrees in this section. The VPD is a little high. I'm trying to get the humidity a little higher. The humidity is at 50% right now.
I'd like to get it at like 60 maybe. But then, you know, it's like it's a fine line between, you know, having the exhaust on a certain amount, because I'm trying to cool it down. So I have the exhaust on to kind of, you know, exhaust the hot air, but it's also exhausting the humidity, right? Um, are we going to be testing the bucket temps after 18 hours of light and how that'll affect things? Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely take a look at how everything works. It's also going to be my first run using the water chiller. Have an awesome bike ride, Bernie. Enjoy your fishing. Catch a good one for us, so that you can show it off on After Dark later. So yeah, we're going to have to test things because I don't know how it's going to be with the water chiller. So I turned on the humidifier yesterday. What's up, Habitual? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Emerald, check out The Fresh Princess After Dark. Link in the description below. I'm not growing that plant right now, but soon. So it's just really about getting the humidity up. I'd like to see it around 60 to 65%. I'm okay with 80 degrees, but I also, this morning, I set up my new clip fans. So we got the, what are they called? The Cloud Ray. I just set these up. So these are the AC Infinity Cloud Ray fans. They're 6-inch clip fans. And I just set them up diagonal from each other. So I've got my one over here, got my one over there. They're kind of tilted downward. And you can set the oscillation speed. You can set the intensity. I have mine on a low setting. Yeah. Not yet, Nexus. One day we'll get a freaking tomato. No, I'm just kidding. I've gotten tomatoes before. That is a lie, Ash. Maybe not good ones, but we got some. So yeah, there are the fans. I mean, first day, they're nice. They're not like super loud or anything. They work. And what up, Sandman? This one's plugged in up there. That one's plugged in right there. And we'll see how it goes. So now that these are going, maybe it'll kind of cool down this space over here and help with that. So let's just kind of get started and see. So this morning, I turned my system on. I lost you guys, but I'm back. I mean, it made me laugh, so I guess it was a good joke. We're back. We're back. So yeah, we're gonna get started. I am right now. I have 12.5 gallons of water in the bucket systems. I'm going to be adding another 5 gallons per system. So that's going to be a total of 17.5 gallons of the system. And then I already did the math beforehand, so I know what I'm going to be adding. So I've got 17.5 gallons of water. And I'm going to do the same nutrients that everything has been getting, because I might have to top up with a little bit of water. So I'm going to do the same ratio. Actually, no, I'm going to do less. So instead of doing 1.25, so right now, the seedlings are, let me show you guys the plants really quick first. The seedlings are in the tray, and I don't want to give them the same amount of nutrients. It might be too much. So I'm going to give them, I don't know if Mia's burner. I don't know if that's really Mia's burner. Anyways, another, yeah, I don't know, Rose. That tripped me out for a second. I don't think so. No, that's the wrong Mia lifestyle. You spelt it wrong. Sorry. Sorry. What's up, Steve? I don't know if that's actually. I don't think anybody blocked you, Mia. Yeah. I don't know if that's actually Mia or if that's somebody trolling. Anyways, the water is moving because bubbles. Mia, is that actually you? I don't even know if that's actually you. If that's actually you,
You should show up on your, what is it called? Your Sleepy Bunny account or whatever. Yeah. I don't know, man. Sometimes we see trolls, you know? Anyways, these are the seedlings that will be going into the buckets. And nobody blocked you. You are definitely not blocked. So yeah, these seedlings are going to go into the bucket system. They're getting 1.25 mils per liter of, or sorry, 1.25 mils per gallon of nutrients right now. But I'm going to give them 1 mil per gallon of nutrients. What up, Terminator? Good morning. And then as for the CalMag, I'm going to give them the same amount that they've been getting. Hopefully that'll be fine. So yeah, we've got the lettuce over here. Looking good. Yesterday I can't chat on my laptop or on my phone account. That's so weird. I don't know what happened, Mia. Nobody, you have not been blocked. I usually don't block people unless they're asking to see feed or something weird, you know? What up, Reef? Good morning. Happy Saturday. So yeah, that's our romaine. Yesterday, I dialed it back a little bit with the nutrients. Maybe, Mia, maybe try updating your app or logging out and logging back in. Um, so, yeah, I added a little bit of water yesterday. I feel like maybe too much nitrogen. The leaves on this one are kind of getting a little weird, and some of them are, I don't know, I just want to make sure I'm taking it easy, right? I was giving them the same thing that they were getting in the tray, and maybe it was a little too much. So I topped it with just some water yesterday. So I'll check the pH and the ppm today. But yeah, we've got mostly romaine, and then some arugula, or sorry, that's dinosaur kale. That's arugula, but I don't know what's going on here. That's really weird, Mia. I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, that's the tower. Anyways, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get my water. So I'm just adding in, I'm just gonna write it down here so I can literally refer to it as I'm filling my notes. But I'm gonna do the same thing in each bucket. I don't want to add too much water because I don't know how long it's gonna last, and I don't want to have to waste nutrients and have to like refresh the buckets in a week and then they're still full. Cheers, everybody! Happy Saturday. I like this whiteboard. It makes me feel like I'm at school, you know? All right, CalMag. I'm going to do 5 mils, 1 teaspoon per gallon. So I already did the math. It's like 87.5, but I'll just do 87. 87 mils. And then micro, grow, bloom. I'm going to do 1 mil per gallon. So 17.5 mils for each one. Yeah, that's so weird, Mia. I don't know what happened. I don't, unless like yesterday, maybe somebody, like, but nobody, even the mods just delete comments. Nobody hides anybody from the channel. So if you can still see the channel, then you are not blocked. The only way you get blocked is like you can't even see the channel, period. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. That's really weird. Um, Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go get my water. I've been making water all morning. I have my RO system right outside the grow tent, and I have 3 5-gallon jugs full. So I'm gonna do 1 5-gallon jug in each, and then split the second between the two systems. So
And good morning, Reed. Good to see you. Your chicken coop looks so freaking good. You did a great job. Do we need to take notes written on the board? Yes. There will be a pop quiz after this. All right, I'm going to go get the water. All right. What's up, Jesse? Good morning. I know, I'm so sorry, MK. I'm so sorry about your plant. That really sucks. Freaking weather, right? My house got hit with lightning a few months. Oh no. I can't even recognize myself. Yeah, no, it's so weird. I'm like, who is this troll? Like, what's up, Godzilla? Good morning. What up, Stangman? Cheers. It is what it is. When you live in a stupid state, yeah. All right, let's get this show on the road. So I'm gonna just put you guys here for a minute. I'm going to fill the reses, and then we're gonna start filling the net pots with clay and getting the seedlings in. Oh no, we gotta do nutrients first. Alright, we're gonna do the next bucket system. What up, 420 somewhere? What up, Bro Shack Kev? Happy Saturday. Good morning. Cheers, everybody. Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. I'm just, obviously, we got work to do today. New high-speed fiber optic cable, full 1080p. I can see the nose hair is perfect now. Oh, damn it, Wickershire. I forgot to trim today. I'm just kidding. Cheers, everybody. What's up, Grumpy Bulldog? Good morning. Yes, Wicker, he's alive. Cheers, everybody. What's up, El Badger? Good morning. Sorry if I missed anybody. Oh, Jesse, if you're still here, I stepped on a clay pebble this morning, and this is what happened. Look, you see? So if you're still here, you wanted to know what happens if I step on a clay pebble. There, just dust. That's it. So there you go. The things people request in the chat, you know? All right. So now I'm going to add in, I already set my timers. I've already set my timers, so I'm going to add my CalMag, and then I'm just going to let that sit in the res, and then I'll add in all my other stuff, and then I'll let it circulate, and then I'll check the pH, and then I'll just adjust accordingly. So for those of you that missed it, I've got my new measuring cup shot glasses. Thank you, Hatch, for suggesting that. I've seen people use them before, but yeah. And I also ordered the roller hooks, and I have hundreds of those trellis clips. What's up, Mike? Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing good. I am growing my own food. Yeah, Mia, it's so weird. That is so weird. I'm like, who is this? I thought it was a troll. Like, somebody is an imposter. There can only be one. Mia. I was like, sorry, you're an imposter. You typed your handle wrong. What up, Blaze? cheers, everybody. Saturday, we're getting plants in the buckets. Let's do this. So, first, let me add my CalMag. So, I'm going to do 85. Because I did 17 gallons of water. Alexa, what's 17 times 5? 85. That's what I thought. Just have to double check. All right, so we're going to do 85 mils of CalMag. Just updated and rebooted my phone. But can you see the channel from your Mia Lifestyle account, Mia? Because if you can see the channel, then nobody blocked you. I can see you on my account. Okay, so that means that you're not blocked. It's just something with your account. Maybe you turned your chat off. Okay, so 85 mils of CalMag. I'm gonna need to buy some CalMag. I'm gonna have to do it for, oh, I don't even have a mixing spoon. All right, let me go get a mixing spoon. What up, Mike? Good morning. Mia, did you get put in timeout? No, she definitely didn't get put in timeout. Unless one of yous put Mia in timeout. But I can actually see. I'll have to look after. I can see. All right, so I'm just going to go pour this in and mix it. All right, I'm going to do the other side. What brand am I using? The same thing, because it's what I already have. Maybe too much. All right, I'm just going to go throw that in and mix that. So you're adding newts for the whole system into a partial resin, mixing through circulation. I'm mixing a concentrated amount in the res, and then as it circulates, it'll get diluted with the water that's already in each individual bucket. And then I'll check the pH. I think that's fine, right? Because it's like the grow tower. Let's say if there's like water in it, I'm adding nutrient solution to the water, right? So I think I'll be fine if I approach it that way. Any objections, anyone? Or should I circulate the CalMag right now through everything? And then, no, I don't think I should do that. I think I should put everything in the res, mix it, and then let it circulate for like 5 minutes, and then check the pH, and then I can check if it's stable through each bucket, because I do want to see, like, does the pH hold now through each bucket? Because before it didn't. Okay, so now we've got 17 mils of newts that I'm adding for everything else. So I've got my cups here. I'm going to start with my micro. And that'll give the CalMag a few minutes to circulate. Rose, did your name change? I feel like if there's silence, like if hash doesn't say anything, then typically it's fine. But maybe I gotta wait a little longer and see. What up, EE? Good morning. Dorcas, that's on the Fresh Princess After Dark on this channel, Growing Food. What's up, Les? Happy Saturday. Good morning. I hate this micro bottle, man. It makes such a freaking mess. None of the other bottles make a mess like the micro. Now I'm on my phone and it works here, but not on my regular account. That is so weird. I don't know, man. What's up, Armin? Good morning. Someone muted me. How do you know somebody muted you, Nina? Does it say who? I'll look at it. I'll deal with it after the live. 25 days, 18 hours and 29 minutes until the first day of spring. Thank you, Les. That really just put a smile on my face. What up, JC? And what's up, Ian? So yeah, we're gonna play like a game of Who Done It. Which one of you muted Mia? Just kidding. All right, I think we're good. But there they are, even measurements of micro, grow, and bloom. I'm gonna put them in the RIZZ. We're gonna mix. I'm gonna allow to circulate, and then I'll check the pH. Actually, I'll just bring you guys over there with me. I'm gonna turn these lights off too. And we gotta get the water chiller going as well. I'm gonna move it a little further away. I let it run for a while yesterday, and it really doesn't put off much heat. It's not bad at all. I thought it was gonna be worse. Alright, so I've got my micro. It's a big res. I'm gonna need a better way to mix it. Milkshake spoon does the trick for now. Alright, put it in my grow. How much water is in the reservoir? 17 gallons of water. Well, sitting in the res, I've got 7 gallons of water, and in the actual system, I've got 10 gallons of water. There's 1 gallon in each bucket and 7 gallons in the actual reservoir, making a total of 17 gallons. Okay, so now the nutrients is in here, and I'm going to let the system circulate, and I'll check the pH in a few minutes. So yeah, I'm adding in 1 ml per gallon. Sorry, 1 teaspoon per gallon of TALMAGE and 1 ml per gallon of micro, grow, and bloom. So yeah, I'm gonna let that circulate for a couple minutes and figure out that pH, and then I'll move on to the next one. Cheers. Sorry if I miss saying hi to anybody in the chat. So I don't know what I'm gonna set my timers for yet on the bucket system right now. I have them on 20 seconds on and 5 seconds off so that it's on for most of the time. Hope you know King of the Hill. Yes, I'll tell you what. Reef, aren't you? I thought you were like near London or something, right? I don't know where you're at. Okay, so the system is starting to recirculate now. I don't have the water chiller on right now. We're going to get the pH and everything sorted, and then I'll run it when we're ready. Oh, right, Brantford. So yeah, I can already start measuring out the nutrients for the other side.
Like that extension on the outlet one.
I know, honestly, it flows so good now. I love it. Like, look at that. It's a nice, heavy flow.
Yeah. How many plants will be in the system?
So in this system, I'm going to have 5 plants. Sorry, no. In this system, I'm going to have all the ports filled. 10 plants, 8 peppers, 1 eggplant, and 1 cucumber. And then in this bucket system, I'll have 5 plants, 5 tomato plants. Maybe I'll stick back to the 6 peppers. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to start transplanting and I'm going to see what I'm dealing with. So in one bucket system, half of it will be populated, and in the other one, 100% of it will be populated. That's the goal. But yes, it does look like a nice foot bath. No leakage. Love that. How many plants will be in this system? 10 plants. 10 plant ports, 10 plants. 8 pepper plants, and 1 cucumber plant, and 1 eggplant. 8 plants total. 10 plants total, sorry. So I've got 17 gallons in the RIZZ. That's bucket 1. And I'm going to have 10 plants. So are you trying to, get me to think about how quickly the plants are going to drink and to pay attention to that kind of stuff? Because that's probably some things I should think about, right? Because I don't do math, like I don't. So the fact that I already am trying to get the environment dialed in beforehand is huge, and then I already calculated my nutrients beforehand. So yeah, I don't know how the plants will do, and I don't know how long that water will last. I have a feeling that initially it's going to last well until I need to refresh, and when it's time to refresh, I'll probably have quite a bit of water that I need to get rid of. Yeah. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get this mixed. Let's get the other system circulating. So to become it, I'm going to do my micro, my bloom. Actually, I'm going to adjust this because I added 17. What's up, Fred? Good morning. Your water chilling video was the best. You like that? Oh my god, it made me laugh. This is definitely not a math channel, yes. What up, Doc Levy? Me too, Grumpy Bulldog. Did I say hi, JC? I saw you roll in. Good morning. I don't know if I said hi. Today I'm like very preoccupied. I mean, every day I'm preoccupied. Who am I kidding? pour too much in that bath. Everything has its own calories, you know? All right. Good. Take our milkshake straw and be on our way. Okay, so both systems are circulating. Now we're going to go check the pH. And then we're ready to start playing with some plants. All right. Putting you guys here because we're going to have to chill here for a minute. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. So I'm checking the pH and the ppm. And then I'm going to turn, if everything's good, then I'll turn the water chiller on. So right now it's reading 5.8, 535 ppm and 5.8 pH, 5.9. Just giving it a sec to make sure I'm good. All right, we landed at 6 pH and 538 ppm. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to check the next one, and yeah, so this one is circulating now, and I'll let it continue to circulate, and I'll check again shortly just to make sure. But in the meantime, we can get our net pots filled with clay pebbles. But yeah, I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to turn my water chiller on. That way we can get the water chilling. Let me get that on. Alright, so I'll show you guys really quick how the water chiller works because now the water warmed up overnight. Yesterday it was at 67. So It tells you the current temperature and you hit set. I've set it to 68 and now you just leave it. If it's warmer than the desired temperature that you've set, you'll see the green light flashing with a little snowflake. That means it must be chilled. So within like 5 minutes of turning it on, the compressor turns on. So yesterday I had it on for about an hour, was hanging out in here. Didn't really put off much heat, and the temperature went from 73 degrees to 68 degrees in about 7 minutes. And the compressor turned on twice in like an hour. So I don't know, I feel like it's pretty efficient. Maybe I'm not dealing with a lot of water, so it's quick. But yeah, you've got the in hose, the out hose. The in connects to the pump that's sitting at the bottom of my RIZZ, and the out is over there. And you guys know the drill. It's glacier water from Alaska. What up, real deal? It is. And you know, look, it's already 70 degrees, and I just had it. It was 72 when I initially turned it on. So that's going to chill. The only thing I need to I've done a little bit of research. You know, we're going to have salts building up in here. So the cleaning of the water chiller and the maintenance is going to be imperative. Because just like the system needs to be cleaned and descaled and all that stuff, that's going to be the case for the water chiller as well. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, shout out to everyone also that donated and helped out with that. I really, really appreciate it because now I actually have I have 2 water chillers. I can't wait. This is going to be so cool to see how this run is with properly chilled water. All right, and then, you know, just peeking in each system. Right now the timer's off. It's going to go on in, oh, there we go. Everything's working great, right? We good. We good. Look at that high-ass pressure. Beautiful. Everything's working great. This one we're going to turn on in a minute. I just want to let that circulate a little longer. But look how nice that drainage is, you guys. It's continuously draining. The system looks great. And then we have our shims working, doing all the hard work. Right? Plants are coming right now. We're going to do that right now. We're going to get them in. That's why we're doing this. Because my cucumber seedling, look at this. Bring you guys over here. You tell me this guy's not ready to go in his new home? Look at that. Right? So we're going to put these in the buckets. Like I told you guys, now I have a new schedule. I'm feeding Scarlett before my live, so you guys got me all afternoon. Just kidding. Just in case you weren't sick of me already, you know? You get me longer now. Okay, so overnight we were... What's up, Farmer Chaz? And what's up, Barry? Good morning. Happy Saturday, chat. You know what? Farmer Chaz, I made a point. I saw your live schedule last night, and I was like, hey, you got to remember, I'm going to tune in. Because I don't know, man, in the mornings, I just get busy and I forget. I meant to tune in this morning, and then I lost track of time, but I watched a bit of the replay. But I don't know if you're back tomorrow. I will be there. Good morning. Cheers, everybody. All right, so, it's getting hot in here. All right, let me get myself set here. So the first bucket, this is going to be peppers. I'm going to have to label. We're going to have to do some labels. So let me get myself set up to do some labels. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to put you guys here facing. right here. It proves well to be in the corner, in the open air, away from clutter. So cucumber always goes in the end. But wait, are these the buckets of the cucumber? Yes, these are the buckets of the cucumber. Okay. Let me get myself organized here. I'm going to move stuff around. Okay, let's get the tray, I guess. Maybe I'll all right, let's start with the Katrina cucumber. So really quick, I'll show you the seedlings. Most of these are going in the buckets. Some of them are just going to go directly outside. So yeah, these are the seedlings. And BN, check out the Fresh Princess After Dark. And again, sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. Mia's undercover, yeah. All right, so yeah. 10 by 5 tent with lights, etc. for $5.50 USD on Craigslist. Oh, that's a great question. I have no idea if that's a good deal. My mom grows vegetables and plants. All she gives is water and sun. Beautiful, Armin. That's the beauty of growing outside, right? You don't have to overcomplicate it. All right, so I'm going to grab, I'm going to put you guys on the charger. I've got my clay pebbles right here. I'm going to hang out right here and start to get everything in the buckets. I also am just going to check the pH on the second system really quick. Should be the same because I did exactly the same thing. Same thing. Okay. Get first label. Rose, I was gonna say, kinky. There's so many different purposes for zip ties. Why do you think I own something? I'm just kidding. All right, this one's gonna be the Katrina cucumber. I don't even know where I got this pen from, but Canna pen, just like our Coco. What up, APM? Yeah, it's not that kind of live. Sorry. Have an awesome day, Mike. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, after dark tonight, you guys, 9 p.m. Eastern time, back in the grow tent. The grow along starts not tonight, not next Saturday, but the next one. So 3 weeks, and I'm popping after dark seeds.
This is a brand new pen. It still has like wax. And today, oh, you like the chiller video? Oh my gosh, it's funny. This is water from a glacier in Alaska. Katrina. All right, let's go get Katrina. I'm gonna bring my clay pebbles here. I'm gonna bring Katrina here. Everyone, I would like you to meet the first baby going in the new home. Yeah, no, not that, Barry. This is the Katrina F1 cucumber. It is my first parthenocarpic variety I've ever grown or considered growing or anything. Yeah, I'm excited. Parthenocarpic meaning it doesn't need to be hand pollinated. I can just grow it indoors and not have to worry about pollination, which is really cool. And it doesn't mean disease proof, but it is disease resistant. So, hang on, I gotta go get something. Okay, and the water temperature on the water chiller has gone down, but I can definitely feel the temperature going up in the grow tent. It's hot in here. All right, I'll show you guys. Am I using flowering nutrients? I'm using what I've been using, the GH, the 3-part, and I'm using just less than the recommended amount for seedlings. So I'm using the 3-part General Hydroponics floor series that I've been. I don't know if you're talking to me, Hash, or if you're talking to somebody else. Okay. Yeah, the beach is that way. No, just kidding. When I had my last run, I was getting really strong, and then I've been sitting on my ass the last month, so you know. All right, I'm actually gonna pause the system while I put stuff in. So yeah, I'm giving the ratio for seedlings, and then I'll slowly work my way up to half the recommended amount of mild veg, and then when they look like they're ready, I'll start to kind of give them a transition to bloom, um, ratio. So I think that's the way to do it, right? That's what I did last time. What is wrong? Moms, anybody? I'm wearing gloves. A little difficult here. Yeah, Mia, I can't even say that, like, oh, maybe I was wearing gloves and it was an accident. I don't even know what happened. But you see, you talk about feet, you're going to get hidden. How much time do you spend on them every day? On what, my plants? It depends. Right now they're seedlings, so not really much time at all. Okay, so I've got some clay pebbles. I'm kind of just going to fill a little bit, like half of the net pot, because I want the roots of the cucumber to be sticking out the bottom. So
there's the cucumber seedling. Very gently pulled it out of the foam collar. She looks really healthy. The roots look really good. And now we're moving her from a 2-inch foam collar to a 4-inch net pot with clay pebbles. So I filled half of the net pot with clay pebbles. I've got the roots that are out the bottom there. Oh, I thought I was showing you guys. The roots are enough out the bottom that they'll reach. And yeah, she looks so beautiful. And I'm just going to use another net pot here. Use another net pot here just to help me scoop some clay pebbles in, but I want to, gently. There have been times in the past where I do it, like I dump them in too aggressively, and I don't want to harm the roots or anything. I'm gently pouring them in. Get them to the top, right, so that it's kind of, the seedling is centered but buried. The roots are in the bottom there. So those will get hit by the misters for sure. And I'm just going to add some pebbles so that it reaches the top and it's completely buried. You want to make sure that you add enough clay pebbles because any gaps like that, I don't want like algae or any kind of splashing or whatever. What's up, Habitual? Welcome back. You're back for the fun part. Okay, I'm happy with this. I've got my first Katrina cucumber in a 4-inch net pot, so you can see kind of how big she is, right? 4 inches. That's what she said. And we've got the roots right there, and we're gonna put our first plant in the buckets. This is our first plant going in. Let me get the right camera shot here. We got the TFP, and then there we go, boom. So I'll just show you guys a little closer. There's the roots. They'll get hit up by the misters. Yeah, Pits, it's always a good day. Thanks, Rose. It's like, you can ask me to shut up, but I still won't. It's just not in my nature. So yeah, there it is. So whoever's here, you guys get the honors of seeing the first plant go in. Is the foliage touching the hydroton? Only the cotyledons, not the other foliage. I'll show you. Hang on, let me just. So the cotyledons are just one of the cotyledons is touching the hydroton. The other, not really. They're like this. So I think they'll be fine. Right? Should be good. Maybe I'll take this little pebble out here so it's not touching. I'll put it over there. Pull it up a tad. Okay. Katrina! I'm so excited. Cheers, everybody. I don't even know if I have coffee left in here. Okay. What are we doing next? The eggplant. I gotta assess the eggplant and see if it's ready because it's still a baby. So let's go look at it. Let's go get it. The thing is, the system is like, you know, these lights are so great and the environment is optimized that I think it'll take off as soon as it's in the buckets. I just want to make sure the root is long enough, right? So I think it'll be fine. Right now it's in a 2-inch net pot. This is a little finger eggplant. So we're going to do our label. Exactly, Pitt's Place. I agree with that. I just like something to sip on while I work. I don't know. It's just... What time is it? 1:35. Okay. All right, little finger eggplants going right here. Again, that's the little finger eggplant. So I'm gonna hand pick some of the... Oh, never mind. Just came out right away. I was gonna hand pick some of the clay pebbles out, and it just came right out. So yeah, there is the eggplant baby. I think it should be okay as long as I have the root at least sticking out of like the side here. So I'm gonna fill it with clay pebbles, and then we'll add the baby in. Eggplant baby, 4-inch net pot full of clay pebbles. I'm gonna put it like literally right on the surface, and I'm gonna make the root stick out right the side there. Leaves tucking, wet pebbles increase. Oh, touching wet pebbles. Okay, got it. That's a great tip. You hear that, everybody? Leaves touching clay pebbles increase risk of spot, mold, all that stuff. All right, I gotta figure out a way to put this. Gotta figure out a way to put this in. That's what she said. What up, Dr. 420? Cheers, everybody. Happy Saturday. Gently transplanting my little finger eggplant. Okay, so I'm gonna add like just some clay pebbles around just to make sure nothing's going to, as long as the clay pebbles are wet, the roots don't need to be sticking out the side. That's what I thought. But one time, my plant died because of that. One time at band camp, so I have a little root right there, just sticking out the side, enough so that just in case, the baby is not touching pebbles, it is above the pebbles, kind of buried in there. Anything cooked, baked, homemade is good for the soul. 100 million%. Okay, so the baby is sticking up a little bit, and I'm gonna put her in the buckets. I will show you guys. There's the baby eggplant. And then if I lift it, you'll see the little root right there. You'll get some water. Little finger eggplant. Okay, next. Next is the peppers. Which one are we gonna do first? We gotta pick our best Marconi Rosso peppers. So let me write Marconi. All right, we have Marconi Rosso pepper, Chinese 5 pepper, bell pepper, poblano pepper, jalapeno pepper. We got labels. Yeah, man. I'm trying to be organized this time. You guys clearly haven't tried my cookies. Did you try? Did you get any from the last grow? What, El Badger? What up, Tom? Good morning. Or well, good afternoon. Good to see you. How you doing? You growing any tomatoes right now, Tom? I know before you were like the tomato pro in the group. Why? That doesn't make you not a pro. Are you growing any? What else do I have? Okay, Chinese 5, bell, poblano, jalapeno, Marconi Rosso, and I had something else, but we'll keep going. We're gonna do these first. So we'll do the Marconi first. It's gonna go right next to the little finger eggplant. Marconi. All right, let me go get the best looking one. Marconi Rosso pepper. Look how cute, and look at those roots. So, tray. And we got to set up our camera. No, I don't have time for them. Too many other plants to stock up on before I get back to tomatoes. Nice. Oh, okay. All right. Got a 4-inch net pot. Do we not normally do labels? We never do labels, Chaz. This is a big deal. You are witnessing history. All right, so I'm gently removing or opening up the foam collar. And I'm removing the seedling from the foam collar. So this is a 2-inch foam collar. And I had labels even on the foam collar. And there we go. There's our roots. There's our little pepper seedling. Looking super good, super healthy. Now I'm going to put it in the 4-inch net pot with clay pebbles. So we're going from foam to clay. Got the roots sticking out the side a little bit, so I'm okay with that. Okay, need more clay pebbles. Also, yeah, it helps that the pebbles were soaking overnight because they're very saturated, right? So the plants, even though the roots may not necessarily, like Tash said, be touching the water, hopefully they'll be fine. Okay, so there is our Marconi Rosso. Let's get this. Marconi Rosso pepper. And I've got a little bit of a root exposed right there. So we should be good. My grandma's hydroponic system. Uses clay pebbles. I had to show her how to clean and reset her system last weekend. Maybe you could do a video on it, Farmer Chaz, because I never know what to do with my clay pebbles. Sometimes I boil them. Sometimes I do H2O2. How do you guys clean your clay pebbles? Matthew Jones. The other channel is the Fresh Princess After Dark. What's up, Yamaseta? Good morning. Or good afternoon. Yeah, Grandma's growing high, girl. That's cool AF. Okay, next is Chinese 5. Chinese 5 is going to go next one over. Actually, the one in the middle, I'm going to do the Chinese 5 right here. So there's my Chinese 5 color pepper. Right here. Little baby. Cute little roots. So Chinese 5 colors going right next to the Katrina cucumber. Got my net pot full of clay pebbles. And I'm going to just gently remove a seedling. Chinese 5 color pepper. Yes, my favorite plant. Trying to make sure that the roots aren't exposed, you know. Chinese 5-colored peppers. Okay, what's next? Bell pepper. I know, it bothers me so much. TFP, did you see the most recent pick of my cannabis? I know! Oh my gosh, Habitual, I didn't get a chance to respond, but it looks amazing. You're doing such a great job. I can't believe that's your first plant. Yeah, I freaking hate the clay pebbles. Do you realize that planting your taproot sideways is going to cause the plant to fall over when they get bigger? No, I did not realize that. I only did that with one plant, with the eggplant. Should I fix it? The other ones I didn't, I just put straight down. Okay, let's get the next label. I guess that's why it's called a taproot, right? Oh, Token Tom, I think, oops, wait, unhide you. I think that was an accident. Barry Halls is cool, Token Tom. He was talking about Habitual Hobbies plant. He was saying that Habitual Hobbies plant, because she shared pictures in Discord, is Frosty AF. He wasn't talking about me. But thank you, Tom. Appreciate you. Oh, Tom fixed it. Sorry, it was an accident then. Sorry. Never be sorry for doing a great job, Tom. It's all good, man. Nothing to be sorry for. You know, in the beginning, I was like, who is this Barry Halls guy? I thought he was trolling me. Oh my God. All right. So now I have my bell pepper we're going to do. What up, Only Bitter? Thanks for hanging out. Where's my best bell pepper? Okay, you guys vote. Which one would you guys transplant in the buckets? Pick one. The one in the yellow foam collar, whose cotyledon is broken. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this one. Never mind. Nobody gets to vote. Barry's actually really cool, but I was also, with the name, when he first showed up, I was like, man, who is this guy? So yeah, see, this is the problem, is I'd like to plant the taproot straight down, but I'll have to kind of contort the seedling a little bit, or I think the root will naturally start to go down. But yeah, look at that nice little root. What up, 906? Good morning. Better root structure. All right, cool. Fix the eggplant. No room for procrastination. Okay, I'll fix it. What up, Semper? Good morning. Have a great day, Farmer Chaz. Thanks for hanging out. What up, Blackin? Good to see you. Cheers. Happy Saturday. All right, so we got our first bell pepper. Bell pepper plant. See, this one, I feel like the leaves are going to be wet because the root just won't freaking go down. So hopefully they'll straighten out. Because this is what I got right now. It's kind of like sideways. So one leaf is not touching and one leaf is like 50% touching the clay pebble and the root's kind of just there. So, I don't know, man. We'll see how this does, just the way it is. I'm not going to edit it too much. There is only pepper plant or any other plant. What's up, question? I have tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplant, and different pepper varieties, and lettuce, herbs, and we got an after dark plant, or after dark plants that we will be growing very soon. Next is poblano pepper. The second one, because the roots are already heading in the direction you like them. Oh. Well, too late. It's okay. I have spares just in case. I'm going to keep them. Poblano. Ooh. This is my little baby poblano pepper. It's looking good. We're going to get a first true leaf. Have a little piece of paper towel that's still with it. I'm dumping some of these clay pebbles out, and I'm literally going to like lay it flat in the center so that the root's going straight down like this. And then I'm just going to gently top it with clay pebbles. Habitual needs to find time to do what she's watching someone else do. Yeah. That's why, you know what? I love being able to watch other people. What up, Storms? And what's up, Mickey? I love being able to watch other people and support other channels, but sometimes I'm just too freaking busy, man. Yeah, so there is our poblano pepper going in. Next, jalapeno pepper. Okay, I got a lot of jalapenos to choose from, too. I got 2 in one net pot, or in one foam collar. I work 12-hour shifts Thursday through Sunday, hence why I'm usually MIA on Monday through Wednesday. Oh my gosh, that's a lot, habitual. Okay, so I've got 2 seedlings. I'm going to pick the one with the longest root. This one. This one will go back in here. I'm going to decide what to do with it. A lot of these are going to go outside. All my extra stuff is going to be outside. As for the 2 extra pepper plants that I'm adding that weren't part of the plan, probably be sweet peppers because, you know, just grow the stuff that I'll eat. If the Chinese 5-color pepper plant is successful, it should be prolific enough that I won't need more than one. Okay, so this is the jalapeno. Getting it in the 4-inch net pot with clay pebbles. I'm going to do the same thing as the bell, where the poblano. Put it sideways so the root goes straight down. Gently top it with some clay pebbles. There we go. We got a little jalapeno. Little jalapeno baby. Okay. I'm going to turn. Actually, I got 3 more plants to transplant. What other peppers have I not done yet? I'm missing one. Okay, one I mislabeled. I think it's supposed to be a Lesia pepper. I don't know. So I'm going to get my pen and I'm going to just label Lesia. And we're going to actually move back to this side now. I don't know where I put my pen. Lesia. Okay, so the Lesia pepper is like so small that I don't know if it's a bad idea to transplant, but I'm gonna try anyways. Oh, I think because my coffee is done, habitual. Where is it anyways? It's not done, but it's cold. Working and watching gardening videos at work doesn't sound productive. Is that a robotic hand you have? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so this is our Lesia pepper. It's super baby, but we're gonna see if we can get it in there and get it to survive. So I'm just gonna bring my clay pebbles back here. It's going from a 2-inch net pot to a 4-inch net pot with, or 2-inch foam collar. I should probably wait till it gets a little bit bigger, but I'm gonna try it. It should be fine if the clay pebbles are wet, right, Hash? We're gonna try it. I mean, because it was so baby, it was so easy to transplant. Like I just had to pop it in there. I think it'll survive. I have my little spout, like my hand watering spout or whatever, so I'm gonna make sure that I kind of give this baby a little extra attention just in case, you know? But that was easy to transplant. Because it's so freaking tiny. But maybe there's something to be said for transplanting earlier so that the root can become established in this versus just free in a tray of water. All right, let me get that in the last bucket. And then we have to decide. So now I have one of each pepper. All the peppers that we initially planned, one of each. And now we have to decide, what do I want? I have 2 more spaces. What peppers do I want in the buckets? So I'll probably do another Marconi and another Bell. The Marconi looks really good. I'm going to do another bell pepper and a Marconi rosa pepper. 2 more sweet varieties. because sweet is definitely easier to consume. You know, what you're gonna make most. Yeah, so I have jalapeno and Chinese 5, which are spicy, and then everything else is sweet, right? Initially, I was gonna do shishito for like a mildly spicy variety, but then I couldn't find the shishito seeds when I had to repop, and I ended up doing poblano instead. So poblano is like not really spicy. So yeah, we've got different varieties. So I just tape and we're gonna bell and another Marconi. And I still have a bunch of peppers growing in there. They're all gonna go outside. Do a roll on with myself. Shishitos are so dang good. Yes, I love the random spicy ones. Are you still selling pepper oil at your lemonade stand? You know what? If I could, I'd love to sell some chili oil on my website, but I can't. I need like FDA approval and shit before you can ship to the States. So it's like, um, but I have a recipe in mind. Someone once taught me how to make this really good pickled vinegary eggplant. It's pickled eggplant, but then I'm like, what if I make like a pickled spicy chili version of that using the Chinese 5 colors? And then the little finger eggplant is an Asian variety, so make like an Asian pickled eggplant dish. I don't know. It could be really cool. Raining here, better weather from Thursday. What's up, Steve? Good morning. She can add some tomato to the stuffing too. Not like you're thinking. No lemon, I forgot. Right. Just a stick, man. Just a stick. All right, Marconi and Bell. I'll have to read through here. Bell and Marconi. And then I'm going to finish the tomatoes probably later. Um, yeah, rest in peace, Lemonina. Okay, first I'll do the bell. Actually, I'll do the tomatoes now. They're going to be, I'll just power through because, like, why wait, right? I'm going to get this done regardless. All right, this bell has a damaged cotyledon, but I'm confident it will bounce back. But the root is going straight down. So there we go. Compromise. You see? We do both. I had you guys vote, and we ended up doing both. But you know what this means, right? TFP in the kitchen is definitely on the horizon. All right, we got one kind of handicap pepper right there, but that's okay. Not handicap, it's handy capable. And then we've got here our little Marconi Rosso. Lemonina has taken over the dump. Poor Lemonina. Lemonina's probably telling everybody at the dump, what a bitch, man. She tortured me. Oh, we got our little Marconi Rosso.
Yeah, the roots are rootin'. Okay. Here we go. A little Marconi Rosso pepper. I don't know why I say it like that. I feel like it's got to be said in an Italian way, you know? It's a me, Mario. Okay. First bucket system is officially populated. I'm going to have to kind of get to know where everything is. I'll show you guys really quick. So now I got 5 tomatoes to transplant. Let there be light. So if I put it to 60%, should be around the correct PPFD. So yeah, we got eggplant. We got Katrina, so little finger eggplant, Katrina cucumber, Marconi Rosso pepper, bell pepper, Marconi Rosso pepper, Lesia pepper, bell pepper, Chinese 5-color pepper. No, yeah, I don't know. Where's the labels? No, jalapeno pepper, poblano pepper, another bell pepper, and Chinese 5-color pepper, and the Katrina cucumber. So we officially have plants in this bucket system. I'm going to turn it on, and we're off to the races. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't know, man. Where the F are these stupid labels? Isn't that what they're supposed to be there for? Beautiful. Okay, welcome home, little guys. Is there going to be a TFP after dark tonight? Of course there freaking is, and I'm back in the grow tent. We're going to talk about the setup. Bernie's hanging out. We're going to check out his garden. Shout out to Bernie for sharing his plants while I've got nothing. So yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern time coming out tonight. It's going to be a good time. And we've got our other system draining nicely over there. Okay, let's get these tomatoes in quickly because I do have to go. TFP got her spark back. I mean, no, I actually just got some sleep last night. I honestly, you guys, I don't know what is wrong with me. I wake up at like 3:45, 4 a.m. naturally every single day, and I cannot go back to bed. I'm up so damn early, and I get so tired by like 8 o'clock. I pass out and like I nap for like half an hour, and then I go to sleep actually at maybe 11 o'clock, and then I'm up at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning again. And it's like I've been sleeping like what, 4 hours a night. Sometimes I wake up in between that. I'm like never sleeping. What the F? It's crazy. So, excuse me. I've been so tired, you know? Okay. Have a great day, Mia. Thanks for hanging out. And as soon as I get off the live, I'm going to check what happened. I don't know. We're gonna have to reprimand whoever muted you. Just kidding. She's on fire. Thanks, Sir Sticky Buzz. Okay, we've got 2 Sun Gold tomatoes. We've got 2 Romas. I wanted to do the cherry blast, but it died, so I'm gonna pop another seed, but I don't know. We'll see if it catches up quickly. If it doesn't catch up quickly enough, we're gonna have to let go of that. 2 Roma plants, 2 Sun Gold plants. Oh no, sorry, Sugar Bomb. And then I'll replace one of the Sun Golds with the, did I make a trellis decision? Yes, I ordered roller hooks with fishing line, and then I have trellis clips that I can use to clip the plants to the hooks if I have to. So yes, trellis hooks. Or trellis clips and tomato hooks. Because I have trellis that I can cut and use the clips to do like a thin row if I have to.
Okay, so we got 2 Sun Gold, 2 Roma, and 2 Sugar Bomb for now. I'm gonna go label the buckets quick. So the determinants are gonna go on the outside, or indeterminants will go on the outside. So Sun Gold, Sun Gold, Sugar Bomb, Roma, and okay, do the Romas first. What do you mean if you have to? I don't know what I forget what I was talking about. Trellis clips, trellis hooks. I know I need both of them. But yeah, so I have so many trellis clips. I have like hundreds of them. And I ordered the hooks, and the hooks come with clips as well. All right. Tomatoes. Okay, I feel like one Roma tomato is like so stunted. I don't know if I should put it in the buckets. I'm gonna do it anyways and just see if it works. If not, I can just propagate this one. This one is like super healthy, but that's Roma tomato number 1. Okay. Oh shit, where's my gloves at? I've already been touching everything. I guess it doesn't really matter. Rose, it's just because they're on hooks, so they're easy to hook to the top of your tent, and they roll, and then you can, yeah. My pants are always wet, you guys. Because of the grow tent, okay? I didn't realize that this net pot has holes in the bottom. Probably not a good Okay, not gonna use that one. Okay, I gotta also turn this off. Okay. Roma tomato. Roma tomato. I don't know about the next one. I might let it stay in the tray. I don't know, man. What do we do? Let's just put it in the net pot and see what happens. F it. Actually, no, don't. Don't F it, do this properly. I'm gonna leave it in the foam collar until it's ready. It needs a couple more days. She's not ready yet. Same with the sugar blast or the sugar bomb or whatever the heck it is. But these are the 2 sun golds, and I'll get those, and then we'll call it a day for today. Sun gold. No, Rose, that was just me my last run. Okay, I'm gonna do this one is sun gold. Sun gold. And we'll do the other sun gold. Little piece of paper towel still on it, but that's fine. Okay. Second sun gold. So I have one Roma and one sugar blast or whatever it's called that still need time. But I really want to try popping the cherry blast ones again because those are the ones that are determinant. The seedling didn't make it, so I'm gonna do that. Sun gold goes here, and then put my net pot collar over here. Turn the system back on. A little white. I'll have to clean up the buckets and do a proper wipe down. I've got quite the cleanup to do now. Everything's kind of a mess. Okay, we're good. So, put pebbles over here. All right. So A job well done, you guys. That's it for today. I'll give you guys a little recap of what just got done. So tomorrow's tent tour will look a little different. I'm going to add the notes to my whiteboard. I'm going to check my pulse right after this. Make sure we're good. Got some splashing happening here. So I'm going to have to adjust the clay pebbles accordingly. I don't want things getting splashed. So we'll have to go through. What up, Shy? Good to see you. I'm going to add some. I'm going to grab some clay pebbles here. Add some. Okay. Peppers. 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 Eggplant. Cucumber. 1 Roma tomato. And 2 Sun Golds cherry tomatoes for now. We'll get the rest filled in the next 2 days or so. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Happy Saturday, if you're Canadian. Happy May 2 for a happy long weekend. And yeah, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, come hang out on After Dark. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be back in the grow tent, and we're going to talk the next grow and the After Dark plants. So come hang out. Thank you for chilling today. Hope everyone has a great day. Happy Saturday. And here we go. Peace, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks, Grumpy. Appreciate it. Have a great day, everyone. Say bye-bye to the babies. We'll see you guys tomorrow.